What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Women Don't See Themselves as Narcissists. So I was watching a clip on Instagram. I forgot the lady's name. She's a clinical psychologist. She was talking about narcissism. She was sitting at the table with Jada Pinkett, her mother, and her daughter. And she was talking about the signs of narcissism. And in my opinion, when I was looking, what she was saying, the women was like, oh, like, that's you. That's you. But when I look in the comment section, it was a bunch of, on Instagram, it was a comment section. And let me see if I can find the lady's name, matter of fact. The comment section, it was the women like, oh yeah, I dated somebody like that. That's like an ex-boyfriend. That's like my ex. And you have women constantly talking about it. And then beyond that, I looked into the ladies. I looked her up some more, and she was talking about Dr. Romani. What is it? Derivosa. I think Derivosa. Look, I'm sorry, I'm bad with the name. Dr. Romani. The reason I can't. Derivosa, I think. Derivosa. So, but then I looked it up, and she was talking about the 4 different types of narcissists. And then she was doing an interview with a guy, and she was like, men are way more narcissistic than women. And she said, because, men can be arrogant and over the top. And she said, but, it's like 80-20. And men get rewarded for being narcissistic. And I started thinking about it. And when I was listening to it, I'm like, I get what you're saying, but you can be proving a point that women are oblivious to being narcissists. Because when she was talking about men, she was talking about men in patriarchal worlds, in a patriarchal sense. And when men have to be protectors and providers, they're doing that for other people. They're actually being quote unquote go-getters or over the top in order to gain resources for other people. They're not doing that for themselves. They're not doing that to say, look at me, how great I am. They're putting food on the table for other people. And this is the thing about when I was thinking about, most women don't understand that they don't get that they're narcissists. Because when you think of matriarchal culture, you don't think of people going out in the world and doing stuff for other people. Because when you think of a matriarch, you actually think the patriarch goes and gets the resources and the matriarch distributes them. But when a matriarch is put in position to get the resources, she's going to get it for her. She's not going to share that with other people. If a woman goes out into the world and what I'm saying is when women have to go get resources, they often get mean because they have to share. She went out and got a job and she's making money. Now she has to share her income with her children. I hate to break the news to y'all. Most single mothers do not like sharing their money with their kids. They're not, I'm feeding my family. They don't go off like that. If a woman is with a guy, with a man, if she's making more money and she's contributing more, she's going to be in his grill. I'm doing this for you. That's a narcissist. See this idea that men go around, when people say men, if a man won't control you and a man won't do this, and then they go to men back in the day. But those same men provided for their families, right? Those same men put extra hours in for those families. Those same men made a lot of sacrifices for their families, wife and children. Those same men, took care of themselves less to take care of the family more. That is not the trait of a narcissist. I hate to break the news to you, right? But she doesn't get that she's a narcissist. Because guess what? Just looking at matriarchs, mothers, and women as these angelic figures, that's a classic case of narcissism. I'm good. Oh, everything I do is good. I'm such a good person. Oh, I would never. See, that's a narcissist. You ain't never wrong. But see, this idea that, you did this and you did that and you did that. Because she was talking about it like a communal narcissist. Somebody who does stuff, quote unquote, for other people, but kind of look at me. Look, I went to feed the homeless. Look at me. Women do that a lot. The look at me. I did something for somebody. Look at me. Are you going? We don't talk about that, right? The person who, what was another aspect was when the guy said the complex of the people who are like, you're not gonna fire me, I quit. That's how women in relationships with men and deal with men. Men do this and men do that, and you're only doing this because you're a man. Oh, so you didn't get, okay. I didn't get to this point because I'm not a man. Oh, okay. So men lie, women lie, numbers don't. That's the thing. The world would change. The world would be better if women ran the world. That's narcissistic. If the world would be better if women ran the world, then guess what? Men can stop doing construction. Men can stop doing agriculture. Men can stop inventing. See, women say there will be no more war if women ran the world. Nothing else will get done either. Women ran the world. I don't know, like, you really think bridges is going to be going up? You really think, we're going to have water filtration? I mean, it's having hard times in America with that. 9 guys are doing it. You really think these women are going to be out here rain, sleet, hail, snow? No. You really think if it's a natural disaster that goes on, you women going to be on light poles getting electricity to people who don't have it no more, pulling people out of buildings? No. But this idea that, women ran the world, it'll run smoothly. They're not going to do the work to do it. I'm not going to get my hands dirty. That's narcissism. But she don't realize she's a narcissist. This idea that, a mother is a better parent than a father. Classic narcissism. And whether we like to admit it or not, I know women think that women cater to men's narcissism. Men cater to women's narcissism. What do you think chivalry going from just dealing with a person? Don't ever argue with a woman. You never win an argument with a woman. Women are always, just let her be right. That's narcissistic. She's going to throw a tantrum, and if she's going to keep talking and keep yelling and keep going over the top until you what? Stop. Because she just can't take an L even though she deserves it. Narcissistic. I got to treat you like a child to a degree. Because if you're going to keep going and going and going and going and going. That's narcissistic. But she don't see that as narcissistic. See, there's a difference between masculinity and femininity. I get all that. But this idea that, all these men are narcissistic by nature. If the men were so narcissistic, you women would never have positions of power in any capacity. I'm just being honest. That's a problem. That is a major problem with narcissism. Oh, I'm about to get in trouble. But like, she don't realize she's narcissistic because, the way it looks, women can't see themselves as being the world revolving around them. Because when we talk about culture and people, she was talking about culture and how people were raised and boys were raised to be narcissistic. Girls are raised to be narcissistic. It all revolves around you. Everybody has to do something for you. You're the princess and you're the queen. You really don't hear people, it's kind of weird. You know, you don't hear people saying this boy's gonna be a prince, this boy's gonna be a king. That's not a normal thing. Okay, men are raised, boys are raised. You gonna earn your keep. You gonna earn your respect as a man. With women, you just give it to you. You deserve everything from being born, which makes people entitled, which makes people a narcissist, which makes people look at the world from the idea of a narcissist, but they think they're not. You can't hear me. I'm a man. You're supposed to do this because I'm a man. Even men like, what? What? You got a resume? That's narcissistic. You don't hear, guys, you going to take care of me because I'm a man. Well, you do hear guys say that, and you look at them crazy. Like, what? Somebody's supposed to take care of you after you've taken care of them. You initiate that. You know, the idea of a guy just, hey, man, I'm grown. I'm a man. Do for me. That don't make sense. Men will tell other men, nah, it's not going to happen, boss. Not going to happen. You got to put in work around here. She don't recognize she a narcissist because she don't really have to put in work like that. Because there's always a fallback plan. Somebody else can cater to her. But we don't look at that as narcissistic. There's always going to be a family member, a friend, a significant other who's trained to take care of her. Guess what? That makes her a narcissist. Because she's expecting to be taken care of no matter what she does or does not do. But you know what? I'm done, man. I'm out. Peace.